Hi all, welcome to my channel. I'm Mark, this is Mark's Mods, and today, a little bit of a surprise. I'm going to put a video out there because I've got a few to catch up on. So today we are going to do issue 22 of Build the Back to the Future Delorean. And I've waited quite a while on this one, to tell you the truth, because I had missing parts when mine came, so I've had to reorder the missing parts from Eagle Moss, waiting for them to come, and yeah, so it's been a bit of a problem. Also, I've done a little bit of research into issue 22, and I hear there's something not right about screws. So let's see if we can address that in this issue. But I'm really looking forward, because I haven't built anything for a while, because I've been doing my pre-records on a weekend, so I haven't built anything during the week at all. And yeah, the kids go back to school on Monday, so I can start doing the daily videos, which I'm really excited about doing. But it just means I haven't got much to record this weekend, so yeah, just one of them things, unfortunately. So enough of me gabbling on, let's get modelling. Okay, let's get started. The first two bits we need is this bit here and this bit here. Now they're describing these parts as this part here is the bracket and this part here is the cover. And we need to place it on here. Now I do believe this is directional on the way that it is marked, and we're just gonna push that into place. Right, so the next bit we do need the engine, and we're going to be putting it on to, let's have a look, oh gosh, other side of the engine. Right, so it's going to be going on to there, I do believe. Yeah. Now this is where the screw comes in. Now heard of these have broken on people. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try and take my time with it so it doesn't break. But what I am going to do is I'm going to use some 3-in-1 oil. This is metal, so, and it's going into metal. So let's get a nice generous dosing of 3-in-1 oil. Now if this breaks and I can get it back out, I do have a spare, but I'm just gently putting that screw in. I can feel it tightening, and there we have it. It did not break on me. Oh, I'm very chuffed about that. Might just tighten it up a little bit more. Right, so my advice on that one is definitely 3-in-1 oil. That's how to get that bit in. Right, I'm really chuffed at that one happening like that. So the next part we need is this part here, and this is the thermostat. And we need to put it onto the engine, and it's going to be going this way on. It's got a little bit of a location pin so you don't get it in the wrong place or the wrong way. And that is going to be screwed down by the old faithful AP screws. Been given quite a few AP screws in this issue. Sorry, I'm just really happy that that didn't break on me, because I've been watching a lot of people that have done this before, and that's screw breaking. So the key is, I think guys, is definitely 3-in-1 oil, and just taking it steady, not rushing the putting it in. I heard people, you know, try and force to get it in and stuff like that, but just take your time with it if you're when you get to this stage. Okay, so that's now in. Just put the engine to one side, because we need this part here and we need this part here. This is being classed as the arm, and this part is the throttle control, and it wants us to put this in. Again, we've got sort of a little key, so it can only go in one way. It's very fiddly work today. And it's just lining up that key, which I've done. And then again, this wants to be screwed in with an AP screw. I mean, the screws they've given us today are APs and MMs, so and we've used the MM screw, so all the rest of the screws will be AP screws. Okay, that's now in place like that. Okay, so looking at this, we need to bring the engine back across, because this is now going to be fitted on top of what we've just done, the thermostat. So place that on top, and again, a good old AP screw to screw that down into place. Now I thought I had a bit of a trick with the MM screws, because I thought, well, hang on a minute, I've got some Ector 1 MM screws, so I could just swap it for them. No, the MM screws in the Ector 1 are completely and utterly different to what they are. Okay, so move that to one side again, because we now need to bring this part here and this part here. This part, they are calling this the mixture control unit, and then here we have the fuel distributor. I don't think this matters which way it goes on. It's a case of lining up the screw holes, so we'll get the 2 AP screws, well, 3 AP screws, I don't think it matters really, and we'll try and get this lined up and on. Once I've got one screw in, I should nope, that didn't want to go in. Let's just try again. It's a case of lining it up and trying to get a screw into it, and then I can get another screw into it, and that will hold it in place. Right, so that's bitten, which is great. So I'll just get another screw. Get another screw loaded up on the screwdriver. And then we'll get the other one in. That's not wanting to go in. Actually, that's just sort of pushed it out a little bit, so yes, it is a bit of a to line all this up, but we'll get there. Right, when I'm being quiet, guys, it means that I'm concentrating. Right, I can feel that going in now. Excellent. And I'll screw down the other one. That's tightened. Okay, let me just try and tighten that other one up just a little bit more. No, that's tightened enough. Okay, so now we've done that, we need to bring this part, which is the mixture unit housing and throttle valve assembly. Wow, what can I say, that's a lot to put into one. We're going to slot that on there, and again screwing down with an AP screw, and that's from underneath. Okay, there we go. We need this part next, which is the intake manifolds, because we're going to be screwing this onto here, just like that, from underneath, and guess what? It's AP screws. So how long have we been going so far? 9 minutes, and we ain't got to the hard part yet. Okay, so let's get this in. First AP screw in. And let's get the second one in. Tighten that other one up. There we go, just like that. Okay, and next we need to do is we need to put this on the car. So it's going to be going on like that, just as you can see. And we need to tighten this in with 4 AP screws. So I'll bring 4 across. Now the amount of AP screws we use on this build, I bet I'm going to be left by the time it comes round to 159, because I am going to do, I'd like to do the extended version of it with the turn it into the Back to the Future 3 car. I think we're going to have quite a few spare AP screws, but I do keep all my screws. I don't throw them away, put them in a box, because you just never know when you're going to need them. Let's get the next one in. This engine is really coming along now. Okay, let's get this third one in. There we go. And then we'll go for the fourth. This is the fourth one going in, and that's in place. Looking very nice, I must say. Right, so this is the bit that I think I'm probably going to need my magnifying glasses on. But we've got these absolutely tiny fuel injectors to put on. And this is where I'm thinking they're all going to go in here. Then I might need my magnifying glass. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to put one in without my magnifying glass set on, just to see if it'll go on and will it require any glue when in. Now I think they are. I think I can get them in without my magnifying glasses on, but I do think I'm not going to be able to get away with it without gluing them on, because they look a very loose fit. So I'm going to get some glue in my pot, get my cocktail stick, and I'm just going to do the first 3. That's the next one. I'm going to do the 3 for each side at a time, knowing that this glue could go off, and that's the last thing we want. So I believe I can get away with this without my magnifying glasses on. I mean, I did the springs without my magnifying glasses on, so you know, I suppose everybody's different. Right, so that's the first one in place. Get the next one lined up. That's the next one. When these were in the bag, they looked a lot smaller than what they are, but they're not actually too bad. And that's the third one, and they're all in the right place, they're all facing the same way. So I'll spin it around and I'll do the other side now. yeah, it does say they're a push fit, but I can see them coming loose and causing problems along the line. A lot of people have said about the what we're about to do next after we put these in can be come out as well, so we'll have to address that when we do it. So let's get the first one in on the other side. That's the first one in. Let's get the next one in. Just trying to grip it with my tweezers, guys. Bob it in the hole. That one doesn't want to stay in place. Right, that one's in place. Oof. Last one. That's the last one in place. Right. Okay. So, let me just turn the page of the magazine over, because this is the bit that if you've done the Ecto engine, then you're going to fear this bit. So if I move it onto this side, what it wants us to do is, we've got these pipes here. So we've got some short ones, some medium ones and some long ones. Now these were the pipes, I was missing one of these pipes from the issue they sent me, that's why I had to get replacement. But what we need to do is we need to put the pipes on. Now the reason they're different lengths is the short one will be going obviously to the first pin down there, and then medium and then large. So let's have a go at this and see. Hopefully we don't need any glue. Okay, that's the first pipe on. Let's get the medium size one on. I think these might need a bit of glue post-production. Right, so that's the next one on. There we go. And then we need the larger. These are going on a lot easier than the Ecto 1 pipes. The Ecto 1 pipes, the pipes were just way too small for the hole they were going into. But these are not too bad. There we go, that's the first side done. So let's move over to the next side. So we need the short one. And that goes into the first one. There. Need the next pipe. It's a little bit trickier on this side to get these pipes in because there's less room. Right, I've got that one in. And well, that one's in. Whew. Okay, this is the last and final pipe. Here we go. And that pipe's in. I found that a lot easier than the pipes on the Ecto one, I've got to admit. I think some people said about the gluing them. I'm just going to leave them like that for now, because I don't know how much it's going to affect it really once the other bits of the engine are done. But I am really happy with that. That screw there did not break, the screw. We've got the pipes in. I've managed to do it without my magnifying glasses, which I'm pleased about. And that's just really coming along on this issue now. This engine really is starting to look very nice, and I can't wait to get this in the car. So I can say issue 22 is complete. Well, that's it for issue 22. I am absolutely happy that went to plan. I really am. I was a little bit worried about this issue, I have to admit, because obviously I heard all the stories about it and whatnot. So, but I'm really happy of how that issue has gone. It really is looking lovely, that engine. One thing I need to say is I would like to check out a channel that I watch. It's called John's Model Making. It's down in the description below for this video. He's a new YouTuber that's just setting out, but he's doing some fantastic things like the Shelby Cobra. He's doing the Spitfire. He's doing the Ecto 1 as well. He's doing the Iron Man as well. He's doing quite a few builds on his channel, and he's just starting out, so go check out his channel. If you like it, then please subscribe to him. We like to help out smaller channels on YouTube, and it's nice to have somebody to help you out when you first start up. So if you like this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit that notification bell and be notified of any future videos. But as for always guys, stay safe and bye for now. I'd just like to give a shout out to all my patrons that help and support the channel. Please check out their channels on YouTube as well, and thank you very much for watching.